Good morning and welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's get started. Find your seat, wriggle your buttocks flesh away and snuggle down. Your knees are coming straight out from your hips. Your feet are right under your knees. If you're short like me, you can always put your feet on a pillow or blocks so that your legs are comfortable. Let's take a breath and stretch up tall. Roll the shoulders back and down. Turn the palms up on your lap. Bring the back of your neck long, chin in slightly. And if you like, close your eyes or look downcast. Bring your attention into your body. Notice how you're feeling today. If your body wants to make any subtle adjustments to feel more aligned, just allow that little bit of shifting to happen, maybe even consciously. A little shimmying on your butt, a little shaking of your shoulders, a little movement of your head to find your perfect Tadasana, and then come to stillness. Drop your breath into your belly, between your navel and your ribcage. Feel the breath slow and gentle. Begin to count your breaths. Counting on your inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhaling, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I just gave you an example. So we're going to find what your count is on the inhale, and then breathe out for 1 count longer on your exhale. At your own pace, take a minute to breathe in to whatever count is normal for you, feels good for you, and then breathing out 1 count longer. Let that practice go. Notice what the breath is doing now. Notice what the body's doing now. So as we practice, it's important to be very mindful of what we're doing. More important to feel into your body than to match anything special that I'm offering to you today. So feeling what it feels like to reach your arms out, slide your shoulder blades down your back and broaden your chest. And if the arms can come up overhead, to bring them all the way up overhead. And then on an exhale, reaching out nice and wide, turn the palms and float them down. Turn the palms up, slide the shoulder blades down the back. Taking more than one breath here today, going nice and slow, reaching out, broadening the chest, and if it feels okay, inhaling up overhead, reaching up through the side ribs, but not poking out the front ribs. And then opening to the sides, reaching out, pausing here, and then turning the palms down. Again, you're probably taking more than one breath. It's not the basic sun shining breath. Taking several breaths to come up. Shoulder blades down, chest broad, lower ribs in, lower abdominals tucked. If the arms can make it, reaching up overhead. Inhale, long side ribs press down through the feet, engaging the legs. And opening, softening the breath, reaching out, shoulder blades towards each other. And exhale down. One last one. On an inhale, coming up, reaching out. Expand the chest, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Press into the feet, engage the legs. Reaching up if it works for you. And opening back down. Turn the palms. Release. And palms up on your lap. Close your eyes. Feel the breath. Feel the body. Take it in. And noticing your posture. Is there any little adjustment you need to make? Maybe again a little shimmy to the hips, just tiny little shimmy to the shoulders. Bringing your shoulders right over your hip joints. And we can turn the palms down if that works better for you. Bring your shoulders up and your head down. And very gently open and close the jaw.
No, yes, no. But I'm on mute. That's right. Can you unmute me?
And then move your jaw from side to side.
Unmute. I'm on mute now. Oh, hallelujah.
And come back up and drop the shoulders.
Hallelujah.
Bring your hands to your knees and spread your fingers wide. We're going to do lion pose. We inhale. On the exhale, opening the mouth wide, opening the eyes wide, pop them up, and spread those fingers as you press your palms into your knees and your feet into the floor. You ready? Inhale. Come forward a little bit too on that inhale. Exhale. Inhale, tall. Exhale. Pressing your palms into your knees, your fingers spread. Shoulders come down the back and the body comes forward a little bit. Here we go. Inhale, tall. Exhale. Two more. Relax back, wet your tongue. Inhale. And last one. And relax. You need to shake it out. Shake it out. Shake it out. Okay, let's come back to center. We're going to squeeze the facial muscles up. And let's squeeze and make a fist at the same time. Squeeze. And release. Inhale, squeeze. And release. Making a fist around our thumbs, squeezing our face. And release. And one more time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let's bring the hands together and rub them briskly, warming them up. And then radiate that energy into our face, relaxing the face, relaxing the shoulders, and finding that perfect posture with the spine long, shoulders right over the hips. And then we're going to do a little energy exercise. We're going to take the side of our hand. There's a meridian right there. We're going to go straight back through the middle of our ears, right past where the hole in the ear is, all the way back to your wrist, and come forward again. We'll start with the pinky at the front of the ears, going right past the hole in your ear, all the way back to your wrist. And one more time, we're connecting up acupressure points and we're organizing our body's energy system. And then right behind your ear, you have your mastoid bone. And over the mastoid bone runs your vagus nerve, which is responsible for your relaxation response. So we're going to gently press into the mastoid bone 3 times. And release. And just notice how you feel. Let's do some shoulder circles. Oh, doesn't it feel wonderful? And let's circle the other way. Probably feel some crack in your shoulders, lubricating those arthritic joints. Giving yourself a nice shoulder massage. Ah, feels so good. Okay, and then I'm going to bring one arm up across the body. And bring the other elbow up and hug the arm in, and then pull that arm in and stretch the arm across. And release. Bring one arm up, bring it across the body. Bring the other arm up, pull the elbow in. Feel that lovely stretch in the back of your shoulder. Breathing softly into your belly. And then release. We're going to do an exercise that integrates a lot of different things, our brain, our eyes, our hands, our shoulders. So we'll pick up one arm, make a soft fist, and look at your thumb right at the midline. Soft gaze with your thumb. So the hand is on your lap, and gently open the arm out. Head follows, and as we open the arm, we're going to open one finger at a time. It's not a spinal twist. It's a shoulder opener. So we're reaching back with the shoulder as far as we can, with the head as far as we can, looking past our thumb. And slowly coming back. Pinky comes in. Ring finger comes in. Middle finger comes in. Pointer comes in. Looking past our thumb. Sitting up tall, shoulders down. Take a breath. Let's open out. Following the head. Again, keeping the body relatively forward facing, just the shoulder opening back and the head turning. But it's not a full spinal twist. And coming back in, opposite finger, starting with the pinky finger. This is brain training, it's arthritis busting, it's eye-opening, soft gaze past your thumb. And let's do one more set. Rotating the head with the arm, opening the fingers one at a time, starting with the pointer, big stretch back. And then coming back, starting with the pinky. Back to center. And down. Take a breath. Wow, compare the two sides of your body. Inhale the other arm up, making a soft fist, bringing the thumb to the midline, looking past your thumb, soft gaze. Shoulders down, spine long. And let's slowly open out to the side, starting with the pointer, unfurling your fingers, keeping the body facing relatively frontward so it's not a spinal twist, but opening your shoulder back. Looking past your thumb, coming back in, starting with the pinky. Head follows the hand. It's a challenge, isn't it? Soft gaze past your thumb. We spend a lot of time looking at things close, so we want to look at distance. We're relaxing our eyes, turning our head, opening our fingers, following our arm, opening our shoulder, reaching back, and coming back in. Pinky, ring finger, middle finger, pointer, and thumb. Last one, opening out, nice and slow. The slower you go, the more benefit you get. Big shoulder stretch, soften your gaze, looking over your shoulder, past your thumb. And back to center, starting with the pinky, bringing your fingers back in, one at a time, and looking past your thumb into the distance. And down. Don't you feel nice and open in the upper ribs and the shoulders? Now we're going to work on our peripheral vision. We're going to bring both thumbs up, soft fists, nice posture. So see if you can follow both thumbs as you open up. Notice when your hands move out of your peripheral vision. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Remember, we spend a lot of time looking forward and short distances. So here we are expanding our awareness, trying to see both hands at once. Notice at what angle they finally come back into your vision. Soft gaze. We'll do 2 more sets, opening out. Unfurling the fingers, trying to soften the eyes and see both hands at once. You won't see them if they're behind you, but can you see them when they come to your sides, or do you have more narrow vision? Do they have to come more in front of you before you can see them? And last one. Soft gaze, trying to see both sides at the same time. Big squeeze. And coming back in, starting with your pinky. One finger at a time. Soft gaze past your thumbs. And down. Close your eyes, relax, take it in. Find Tadasana. Good job. Let's scoot forward on our chair a little bit. Bring our hands to our knees and we'll do some circles. You make these circles as big or as small as you like. And let's go back the other way. And I'm making nice big ones, but if small ones feel better for you, make them nice and small. And back to center. Let's come into an easy spinal twist. Let's just bring one hand to our leg, the other hand to the back of the chair. or the base of the chair, whichever works for you. And now we are doing complete spinal twist, very different from the shoulder opening. Press your feet into the mat, engage your legs. Feel how that makes it different when you're more active in the pose. Soften your gaze. Drop your breath into your belly.
Right.
And slowly unwind. And we'll change sides, bringing one hand across your leg, the other hand to the base of the chair or over the back of the chair. Spinning your whole body this time. Breathing into all of the stretchy places. And inhale back to center. And then scooting forward on your chair even more. Let's widen the legs. Sit up tall. We'll just windshield wiper, knees. Or if it feels safe to you, you can bring your hands to the chair, lifting your hips. So here we go with our smorgasbord. Windshield wiper your knees this way. If that doesn't work, please sit on the chair and windshield wiper your knees with your back bum on the chair. Just doing this. Find the way that works for you. All right. And come back to Tadasana. Let's get ready for our half salutes. Bring the hands to the heart. Feet parallel, pressing into the earth. Take a nice easy breath and inhale. Exhale, bringing the hands to the legs and sliding down. Inhaling the hands up, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. And hands to heart. Take a breath, take it in. Do another half salute, reaching up. Exhale, hands to legs, slide down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let your head go. Inhale, lift the head, reach out, reach up. And hands to heart. Let's turn that into a full sun salute. Let's inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to legs, slide down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring one leg up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, slide down, let the head go. Inhale, come on back up. Bring your leg up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Let's do a little stretch back. And tall mountain. And hands to heart. Do a second set. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to legs, slide down. Again, maybe your sliding down looks like this, but let your head go, even so. Inhale, sliding back up. Lift the head and chest, shoulders back. Shine from your heart. Exhale, fold. Whatever's good for you. Inhale, back up. Bringing your leg up. Again, maybe this is your leg. Whatever works for you. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, slide down. Again, this could be your slide down, but let your head go. Inhale, come on back up. Bring your knee with you. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, foot to floor. Sit up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Take your time so you don't get dizzy. Inhale back. And hands to heart. Take it in. Thumbs pressing against the breastbone. Probably feel your heart beating a little faster, but can we do 2 more? Go for it. Inhaling. And again, maybe your arms don't go all the way overhead. That's perfectly okay. Slide your hands down your legs. Let your head go. Feel your back stretch. Inhale, shoulders back, heart lifts. Exhale, forward fold. Head comes in. Inhale, sit up. Bring your knee up. Exhale, round over. Inhale, foot to floor, sit up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, sit up, bring your knee up. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, foot to floor, sit up tall. Exhale, over. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Come up with a flat back. Again, arms coming only as high as works for you. Inhale, stretch back, open your chest. Exhale, hands to heart. Feel your heartbeat, settle it with your breath. Do one last one. Inhale and open. Savor the breath. Exhale, hands to legs, slide down. Inhale, shoulders back, chest broad. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit up, bring your leg with you. Exhale, nose to knee. Inhale, sit up, foot to floor. Exhale, slide down, let your head relax. Inhale, come on back up to sitting, bring your knee with you. Exhale, nose to knee. Shoulders are back and down. Sit up tall, broad chest. Exhale, surrender over. Inhale, lift your head and chest, reach your arms out. Come on up. And stretch back. And hands to heart. Or hands to your lap. Close your eyes. Find Tadasana. And if you need to do a little shimmying to find that place, like settling flour in a jar. A few breaths here. And if you need to scoot back on your chair to get your hands underneath your thighs, do that. And we'll take a little break by working on our ankles. Let's point and flex. Even here, try not to collapse. Shoulders down. Tummy lifted. And we'll circle the ankle. And circle back the other way. And relax that foot. Feel the difference in the 2 feet. Pick the other leg up. Point and flex. Keep breathing. And circle the ankle. And circle back the other way. And then, and wiggle your hands back out, shake it out. Getting into that. Are you ready for your sit to stands? Can you do 7 today? Arms out in front of you, Feet flat on the floor, straight out from your hips. A deep breath in. Let's inhale nice and slow, coming up. Exhaling, pressing the hips back. Coming down. Inhale, 2, coming all the way to standing. Draw the belly in. Press the hips back and sit down. Inhale, lean forward with a straight back. Come on up.
Good for you, Bill.
Draw the belly in and exhale, press the hips back as you slowly sit down. I think that was 4. Inhale, reaching forward, come on in, up. Exhaling down. Inhale up. Remember, you can always skip a set if you're getting tired. Exhale down. This is 7. Okay, we're going to sit back down. We're going to do 1 more. And 8. Good job. And then shake it out. Grab some water if you need it. Okay. Can everybody reach the base of their chair? Okay. If not, you'll use the back of your chair. But I'd rather the base because it's more stable. So if you can, bring your hands to the back of the base of the chair. Notice my back is nice and flat. Standing here for a few breaths, reaching the inner thighs towards each other, rotating those inner thighs towards each other, and lifting my tailbone, drawing my belly in, so I'm not hooking those ribs out, tucking those bottom ribs, and lengthening through the back of the head, and pressing down into the arms. All right, so just a simple pose here. We're going to try to turn that into a downward facing dog by walking back, bringing our hips back without losing all the things that we just worked on. Just notice how the arms are no longer underneath your shoulders. Still having a long, straight spine, pressing into the feet, rolling the inner thighs towards each other. Notice how that lifts the tailbone a little bit. Keeping the spine as long and straight as you can, or very slightly arched. You lift your head and drop your chest a little bit. Can you walk back another step? Pulling your hips back over your legs. If this starts to hump your back, bend your knees instead and lift your tailbone. So reaching through our
Doing a good job.
hips, lengthening our side ribs, lowering our chest, our ears between our arms if we can get that low. And imagine I'm pulling your hip creases back. Big stretch. So you're stopping anywhere along that continuum that works for you. Giving you lots of choices. And let's very slowly come on back forward to that first position where we're holding onto the chair with our shoulders right over our wrists, our feet on the floor. And let's do some little cat and dog right here. Let's round the tailbone, lower the chin, lift the back. And if you need to have a little bend in your knees, that's perfectly okay. And then lifting the tailbone, lowering the waist, lifting the head and chest. And tucking the tailbone. Knees can bend a little here. Rounding the back, chin in, get the back as high as you can get it. And then reverse that curve, stick the tailbone out. The legs probably want to go straight here.
Hallelujah.
Lifting the head and chest,
Hallelujah.
arcing the back. Rounding, body, a little bend in the knees. Curving up as high as you can. Lift your belly, relax your neck. Breathe into your back body and then reverse that curve. Press into your feet. Lift your tailbone. Lift your head. Open. One more time. Let's round. And straighten. Come back to that flat back position. Walk your hands up to the back of your chair. Bring your hands to your hips. Very, very slowly come up to Tadasana. I think all of you are okay with that. You don't need the chair to stand up straight. If you did need the chair to stand up straight, you'd walk around behind the chair instead. Okay, since you could hold on to the chair the whole time. I think you're all good. Just take a moment in Tadasana. So feet are flat on the floor right underneath the hips. Tailbone is tucked. Abdominals lifted. Lower ribs in. Side ribs lifted. Shoulders back and down. Back of the neck long. So finding Tadasana. If you feel really safe, you're going to close your eyes in Tadasana. See if your weight shifts at all. You find weight even on both feet, even front and back, right to left, inner to outer. Beautiful. Good job. Let's bring our hands back to our chair. We're going to step 1 foot forward. Maybe you need to lean forward a little bit more. The other foot back just enough that your toes are on the floor and your heel is off. Okay? We're going to rock so that the back heel comes towards the floor and the front toe comes up. Spine nice and long. Let's stretch. Again, pulling your front hip bone back. Inhaling forward onto the front foot, lifting the back heel. Inhaling, rocking back onto your back heel, lifting your front foot up, stretching back. And inhaling forward, front foot to the floor, back heel up. One more time, let's rock back, pressing the back heel into the floor, the front toes up. And coming forward, lifting the back heel, lengthening the spine, and stepping forward. And if you like, a little bend in each knee, waggling your tail. Before we do the other side, let's come to stillness. Slide your opposite leg back till your toes are on the floor near a comfortable distance. Straightening both legs. Let's lift the front toes up and rock back onto the back foot. Big stretch, long spine. And inhale forward, front foot on the floor, back heel up. Draw the belly in, exhale back, pulling your hip creases back, particularly the hip crease of the front foot. Inhaling forward. One more time, deep breath, reach back. Lift the front toes up, feel that stretch in the back of your legs and in your spine and your back. And forward. And I think we need to do one more to make it even. And deep breath, stretch back. Draw your belly in, keep your back nice and long. Reach through your back heel, feel that stretch. And inhale forward, you're doing great. And step back, look forward. And again, if you feel safe to come up slowly, if you need to hold on to the chair, please do so. Walk around behind it. Or just bring your hands to your hips for Tadasana. And find your mountain pose. Again, if you can reach the side of the chair, we're going to do triangle this way. Step out. Rotate your toes towards the chair. Reach your arms out. And bring your hand to the seat of the chair. If this doesn't work for you, you're on the other side of the chair holding on the whole time. Take a nice deep breath. Send it down your legs into your feet. Feel your feet pulling the floor apart. Lift your kneecaps. Point your tailbone down to lengthen your lower back. Spin your rib cage towards the sky and look up. And inhale your hands to your hip and slowly come back up. Turn those toes in. And heel yourself back to Tadasana. And I'm going to switch my chair and do the other side. But again, you can do the whole thing holding onto the chair, using the back of the chair if you need to, standing on that side of the chair. Okay? But if you can, you're just going to step out, release the back of the chair. Maybe step a little wider if that's good for you. Rotate your toes 90 degrees towards the chair. Scoot your heel out. Inhale those arms out. And reach. And bring your hand to the back of the chair, or the seat of the chair. Find the distance that works for you. Take a nice breath down your legs and press the floor apart. Tuck your tailbone. Roll your rib cage towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin and look up if that works for your neck. Feel your chest broaden, your back lengthen. Breath drops into the belly. And let's inhale that hand to your hip and slowly come back up. Bring those toes in and toe heel back to Tadasana. Let's come behind the chair. I'm going to come into goddess pose. So I'm going to step feet out, just about chair width apart, and then rotate the toes out. So you're in second position ballet. Press the knees back. I'm going to take the chair away now to see what I'm doing. You're holding onto the chair like this. Okay. So you can see what I'm doing again. You can be holding onto the chair, or if you don't need the chair, bringing your hands into goddess pose. Roll their shoulders back and down and squeeze them together. Imagine I'm pressing into your palms, so you're feeling your arms energized. You're pressing into the floor and pressing the knees back, the tailbone down. Feel your legs energized. If you like, bring the thumb and forefinger together in a mudra. And if you'd like, we're going to open the eyes, open the mouth, and roar. Remember, you can be holding onto the chair with one or two hands and do this as well. If it gets tiring, just come out of it and do it with straight legs. Ready? Here we go. Deep breath in. Relax your face. If you need to, release everything for a moment. Come back into it. One more deep breath. And straighten your legs, grab the chair. I'm assuming you have the chair in front of you. And turn your toes in and toe heel back to center. And shake out a leg. Good job. Okay. I'm going to turn my chair this way for tall mountain. So for our balancing, we start into Tadasana. And then find the distance you need to be. Slowly come up onto your toes. Find your drishti, something in front of you. And then maybe take off one hand. Or maybe just do two fingers. Maybe with one of hands. Find what works for you. even if it's just for a second or two. And down. And shake it out. Good job. Good job. Let's come back onto our chair. We'll end with our spinal twist. So let's scoot forward onto the chair. Actually, let's do this variation. Let's pick up one leg and cross it over. If you can't cross legs, cross ankles. So choose what works for you. Bring your hands to your heart. And turn towards the leg that's on top. Bring the elbow to the outside of your knee. If you're here, bring your hands to the outside of your leg. So you're here or here. And into our spinal twist. Pressing your arms back against your leg. Getting a long straight spine and then corkscrew it. Bring your hands back in. Come back to center and cross your legs. Shake it out. So either crossing ankles or crossing knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Twist your body. And then open your arms, pressing back against your leg. Either here or here, either way works, right? Nice spinal twist. And inhale back to center, uncross. And come into Tadasana for final Shavasana, chair pose, or on the floor. Roll the shoulders back, lengthen the back of your neck, close your eyes. Let your awareness travel through your body. Notice how it feels. Notice what's going on for you. Stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, slowly begin to bring some movement back into your body.